Can I build a fully working stereo within 12 hours? And within this video we'll be going through the ups and the downs and how we got from subwoofers that move just like this, me questioning whether these subwoofers are actually legit subwoofers, and then me ending up soldering some bits and bobs for actually making this project portable project, and then me ending up coughing because of it and possibly breathing most of it in, and then me stabbing the bits of bobs where the pieces of paper was because they were in the way, and then ended up testing them out and noticing how deep they truly go. Okay, but first things first, you're supposed to be wondering, where did this project start from? Yeah, where did it start from? Well, it turns out this hardware project started way over there somewhere by the traffic lights, where I actually got jump scared by one, and that was on really quite a long time ago, to be honest. But then I had the genius idea to actually go ahead and go into the works on, like literally on the 7th of March, and buy some kind of box or container thing to actually build inside this speaker setup. And obviously that is only from an idea that has come from those traffic lights over there being jump scared from them. That is crazy. So as soon as I came home, I actually managed to go ahead and obviously showcase what I actually got from the works, and then I went ahead and started to unbox the 3-inch 15-watt woofers that I ended up getting, and then testing them out afterwards. I've got more hot glue sticks from the works, and I've also got these two from the works as well. Bosh. 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 That was obviously more in an order. So there was more inside this order, like I got these pens as well, and I got nice pen, and as well, oh yeah, I got an actual keyboard, and it's already been, and I've already plugged it in, so to the PC, and it will remain in the PC for now. So, yeah. But I'm guessing these are the 3-inch subwoofers, and I'm guessing that these are the 2-inch. Now the 2-inch, believe it or not, yeah, these ones are not like the 2-inch how much I was saying. Oh well, they kind of just stack them on top of each other. Now, I won't be using these straight away, but because I've still got to order. They're gonna look perfect. So this is for the next project, but nevertheless they're gonna be perfect for the next project. And they go back into the box, because they're gonna be for the next project. But these are for this project. Yeah, these are gonna be for these. Now, give me. I think that they did not. Well, it didn't say packaging for these ones, but these ones came in a packaging with the second size box, you know. But yeah, it should be fine. Slide down the middle, should be fine. A box in a box. There you go. Now this is what you would normally expect from this anyway. Oh yeah. Now, will it fit in here? Oh, like a glove. Oh yeah. And it even has room to spare. I don't know if you can see, but it even has room to spare. That's genius. And then I basically just did the exact same with the opposite one, and ended up just unboxing the other one, seeing if the other one would fit in the other box. And then yeah, I tested them out afterwards and did the little tiny base test and everything, and then yeah. I knew they would fit anyway. Oh my god, that was amazing! 3-inch 15-watt woofer, 3-inch 15-watt woofer. These little tiny TV speakers that are only 3-inch but 8 ohm. This one actually sits in quite nicely because the wire is kind of glued on that one, whilst this one it likes to go down because it's not really supported, this one. They look so cool. And to power them, I've got this brand new amp. This is 20 watts by 20 watts, USB Type-C audio, axle input, axle output, giggity, you move that, and you got you got your right terminals, and you got your left terminals, and you got your DC 8 to 24 volts. But I actually got this adapter which turns USB Type-C into 12 volt jack, and all you have to do is plug that in the back, and there you go. Now it's USB-C. Yeah, these speakers are USB-C. That means that
what have you learned?
you could basically, theoretically plug this in to there, and then there you go. It would possibly blow up. The first thing that it's getting power. I mean, this is practically dead-ish.
It was programmed.
12 volts. And it's blinking! It's blinking! To think it was producing barely any wattage though, and it was coming through USB-C. And it was blinking! It was blinking! Nevertheless, these two need wires on one. These two little ones, they've already got wires on one, but to say the least, these are the wrong wires, so I'm going to have to chop this wire off, and chop this wire off, and nevertheless, I'll be using these terminals for something else. And then, these wires, I might just recycle them onto them, so then they go into a 12 volt jack at the back, and then those 12 volt jacks can be connected into these terminals, and then there you go, that's that project done. I think this series will just end like that, and I think I can finish it all within one day. Now it's only 12 volt to USB Type-C, because we know USB Type-C now, especially like one of these power banks. Yeah, one of these power banks. I've done loads about complaining about this power bank and everything, saying, oh, it doesn't charge. This thing can produce 30 watts out, and it has a little tiny watt meter on the side. However, for the sake of this project, we have got this one. This one can do watts, voltage, and amperage. So I'm going to actually plug this on the end of this said USB, and even though it does have its own digital display right there, and then this literally just connects in the back, and then there you go, just like that. This little tiny amp right here is running off USB Type-C, and you know what the best part is? You plug it in, and the power bank registers it. Well, it doesn't, and then you can see right there, there's a little tiny blue LED light. Meaning it's getting power from USB-C. Isn't that crazy? Now we can power amps now off simple little tiny USB Type-C sockets now. It's unbelievable. Okay, got an actual microphone out, to say the least, because, well, yeah, I possibly need to continuously do this, you know. Alright, let me move them to one side, and we're gonna grab these speaker drivers. And generally speaking, we don't need the whole cable. No, we don't need the whole cable. We literally just need half of it, to say the least. So, ready? Now going back. 3, 2, 1. Now we got some speaker cable for the 3-inch 15 watt drivers, to say the least. But yeah, we can use that for another project, to be honest. But one good thing that we can get out of this, to be honest, is the fact I can split the wires in half. Now, I don't know how to get within these speakers, but knowing that these are how to get power into them, yeah, I hope I'm not breaking them, to say the least. Okay, the whole entire thing is wired up to this amp now. You can see that positive and negative are coming out for this cable, and they're both, you can see it's like that, and I think I've placed one the wrong way around. So that goes on that side, and that one goes on that side. Now we're going to plug it in to the power bank, which this one doesn't detect the wattage or anything like that, no. But yeah, I've stuck in a watt meter on it, so it should be fine, all good and okay. It made a noise. That's a good sign, at least it made a noise. So, funny enough, I actually made a non-copyright playlist that should make this video safe, you could say. Okay. Okay, that's halfway. Alright. Oh, I can see that moving. And yet it's running off a power bank. 12.3 volts. Right, there we go. Change device to recording. I don't know. Because I have happened to already download the app. It's connected on Bluetooth. Okay, the more you know. I found out the Boombox project with this as well. There's an app control with it. Yeah! So we have FT slot, USB, BT, which is Bluetooth, audio card, and Axel. There's USB audio there, Axel. But I can just change it from normal to rock. And it's kind of at 2% volume. Yep, this is the one. And then it stops at 30. Okay. So luckily enough that playlist is also on here, but nevertheless I've got downloaded songs on here to say the least. Now this already has an equalizer on it. That's only 10. Now this has an equalizer, like I said. It sounds fine at the moment, no? Yeah, I wonder why. Balance. Boost. Why it was... That's classic. It sounds like subwoofers. Well, it's orange now. Oh jeez! Oh jeez! So I've just tweaked about with the settings to say the least, and I've turned those up, which that's what bass boost does, and then I've put the rest at 0, and then now look at that subwoofer. Oh my god! Look at what's this move! Oh my god! The move is so hard! It's crazy! And then once that was done of me goofing about and everything like that with the amount of bass, kicking bass that the subwoofers had, it was actually time to actually solder up all the cables and actually make sure that this project was actually permanent and not actually making sure that to use crocodile clips or something like that for this project. And that, well, funny story, I actually recorded it this time round rather than last time round and the last time round before. I don't normally record this, but this time round I did, because I did it outside this time round. Crazy time. So that can go in there. And now that's will be heating up. It is obviously windy out here. That would be so much better if you actually plugged in your fans. The microphone. These are gonna go. Alright, they're gonna go there. I can't feel any heat at the moment, but nevertheless. Remember now, all of this footage was recorded back on the 7th of March, so that's why in this scene you can't see any sun, whilst compared to the other scene where you could, because that was recorded today. So yeah. On that one. nevertheless, I think I'm going to get my microphones. Yeah, look, there you go. The phone's registered it. Not the fact that I'm using microphones instead. So, nevertheless, there you go. Okay, that is a bit warm. Let's see how this one works. Now, although it was a little bit spitting, nevertheless I just ignored it, thinking it was my imagination. But I'm looking back at this footage, it is actually spitting in the background. Oh god, why did I do it whilst it was raining? Oh god. It's kind of just going all over the place. Oh. Is it raining? No. Just... Oh no. Is that on? Yeah, I think that's on. Okay, moving on to the second driver, because there's two speaker drivers, to say the least. I would not normally recording soldering, but considering that I haven't recorded outside in a while, and oh my god, it might be spitting or something. I gotta try not breathe this in. Ah! I'm not even joking, I think that's already done. That's on there. That's not on there. Okay. One more, I guess. Whilst it's spitting. That's not gonna go anywhere. I'm surprised that this thing's heating up over all these brown boys. Yeah, that works. This power bank is still on 41%. It's like the whole entire project depends on it. Now I've got to unplug that. Right, at least that's done. Okay, to say the least, I don't actually need to shout because I've got microphones on anyway, no. But okay, it looks like we have left and right speakers. Now, we don't actually know which are left, which is left and which is right. Here is just a little tiny brown marker pen. Now there's no going back. This is now left, this is now right. But we do need to sort out this edge here and this edge here. But to say the least, that's not really important as is, because on the side here you can obviously see that it's a little bit bordered up. But it's not really bordered up. It's not really bordered up correctly. As you can see, that's not very soundproof. Yes, I'm hitting the subwoofer as well, but it shouldn't really affect it. But most likely this is affecting it now. Now we're going to get the glue gun. And yeah. Oh yes, perfect. And then to say the least, we've done it on this side. It's time to do this side. But you already seen what I done on this side, so 3, 2, 1. And then what I simply went ahead is just made these little tiny plastic cover things for like base ports to end up going on the back of the speaker driver's boxes enclosures, and then I just simply just glued the wood one in place, and then yeah, pretty much finished off the speakers by adding some cardboard at the back and some more hot glue, and then yeah, they were about there, finished, done, and out the way now, so yeah. Okay, it's time for the last piece. Let's get it glued in. So, glue it on both sides. And then press it down. I almost forgot that I was actually recording. And then there you go. One left speaker, one right speaker. Now that always disturbing me, I'm going to fill that in, to be honest. One left speaker, one right speaker, and one very loud amp that caused this power bank to overheat. Let's plug it all back in to one another and see how it sounds. Now the fact that all of it has been glued in and seamed in and everything is all inside its own separate case now. And I mean it. And when I say it, I mean it. There is no single holes whatsoever, obviously, apart from this bit where the cable sticks out. But there is a hole there. Right, let's test these speakers. They're going to sound a lot more better now, as there is no way where air can come out of, apart from this base port right here and where the wire is. Same goes here. Base port here and where the wire is. Now the wire is probably in the same position or location, but from this is a little bit more higher than this, I reckon, but oh well, it doesn't matter. Alright, let's plug one back into this amp now, shall we? Oh yeah, so yeah. Okay, so I've plugged in my USB microphone. It is going to sit preferably right here, which is preferably in the middle of both of these speakers. Nevertheless, it's just this it's just so, and then I can attach it inside this handle, because lately I've been doing that and that's worked best for me, and I've actually stuck in that power bank on charge just over there. Now this is what it sounds like through the stereo, and then I will put it back through, to say the least. I will run it back through to my DIY creation and see what happens. So it looks like the same volume. Oh, I'm interested now. I'm very interested. Same volume though, same song, same volume. Nevertheless, all this will have to be edited out anyway. Okay. Where's my Bluetooth gone? Okay, we are connected. And it looks to me... Oh no. Oh no. We're not on the same volume. Oh no. This thing's gonna go real loud, because it's not on the same volume. Oh god. God, why am I so nervous just to press play? So that's 20, but we need to test it on 30. Oh damn, that gets loud. No, that's 27. That's the same volume as the stereo. That gets loud. Oh no. What have I done? Oh my god. Oh no. Temperature warning. Why did it go quiet? Oh, I paused it. Oh no. How's the temperature doing? No, it's completely fine. This is safe. These are party speakers. They're not suitable for bedroom. It's still on the same frequency rate, by the way, if you're wondering. I don't think the stereo likes it, but oh well. What volume does this say it's at? 13. So this is on 27 on the app. This should go 3 more with the same volume as the stereo still. Apart from that slight change. That's at 20. That's not max, no, it can go up to 30, but 20 is my normal one. Oh my god. Echo. Set warm. Light.
Sorry.
Oh
what
my god.
device?
Smart lights.
Okay.
I forgot what the name was. What have I done? What have I done? It's crazy to realise that I got jump scared from those traffic lights 2 months ago, pretty much 2 months ago, on the 7th of March 2026, I would say. Way just over there. Now, isn't that something? And also crazy at the same time. I'll see you in the next one. I don't even know if I can see myself. What are you doing? This is my phone, but I mean, it's like, how far back can I go? This is me trying to record on portrait mode, but it doesn't really work out in the end. This is why the hard side footage was recorded in portrait mode and not landscape. I'll see you in the next one.